All right, welcome back. Okay, let's quickly look at one of our other questions. So I'm saying here, at a construction site, builders use small boxes with a capacity of 10,000 cubic centimeters each. Determine the total volume of the concrete in 5 of these boxes in cubic meters. All right, so now let's quickly build this puzzle. So I have 10,000 cubic centimeters, and I must see what is that weight for the 5 boxes. So therefore I'll say 10,000 cubic centimeters multiplied by 5, so that will give me 50,000 cubic centimeters. Now, what needs to happen, learners, is I must convert this 50,000 cubic centimeters to cubic meters as stated in the question. So therefore, I'm converting from centimeters to meters, so that's small to big. So I know immediately that I have to divide. So now I go and I say, therefore, I take the 50,000 cubic centimeters and I divide that. Remember now, it's from centimeters to meters, so the conversion factor is 100, right? But since this is volume, I'm going to cube that value. So when I calculate this, if I type in on my calculator, I'll say 50,000 divided by 100, that's your conversion factor, cubed to the power of 3. So that will give me an answer of 0.05, and remember this is now cubic meters. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's look at another one. In the next question, I'm saying Tando wants to make rusk. The recipe requires 4 cups of flour, and she has a 500 gram packet of flour. Verify, very important level 4 question. Verify, showing all your calculations, whether she has enough flour to make these rusks. All right, so there a little note was given to us. It says here 1 cup equals 250 milliliters, and also that 1 milliliter of flour equals 0.53 grams. Okay, so let's quickly build this. All right, so I'm saying I have 4 cups. So therefore, I'll start by saying 4 cups multiplied by 250 milliliters to see how many milliliters that will be. So that will give us a total of 1,000 milliliters. Right? So I'm saying verify, showing all calculations whether this is correct. Then also, I'm saying that 1 milliliter of flour equals to 0.53 grams. So therefore, I go and I say 1,000 milliliters, and I multiply that by 0.53 grams. So let's see what we get. We say 1,000 multiplied by 0.53. So that gives us a total of 530 grams. I'm going back to my question. It says verify, showing all my calculation, whether she has enough flour to make these rusks. Now I see she has 1 packet of 500 grams. So therefore, I must conclude now by saying her statement is valid or invalid for that matter. It is not enough. Okay, if you look at what she has, it's 500. She needs 530. So therefore, it will be less 30 grams that she'll still need. I hope that makes sense, grade 12. All right, so let's quickly wrap up. Let's see what we've done today. So we worked with the metric system where we looked at conversions and calculations involving units of length and distance, also of mass or weight. Then we looked at volume, and then lastly at units of temperature. So what did we touch on? We said that the metric system is an international system of units. Abbreviation that we use here is SI, and then we know that it's officially accepted all around the world except for in America, Burma, and Liberia. And then also we said that the units we use is centimeters, seconds, grams, and so forth. Now I just quickly want to run through a few words that I think it's important to you. So here we are saying, learners, that length, that is the measurement of an object from the one end to the other in one dimension. We also spoke about distance, where we say the distance is the physical length between 2 points. Thereafter, we've moved on to mass, or in other words, weight. And we said mass is the amount of matter in an object. And then volume is the three-dimensional space occupied either by a gas, a liquid, or a solid substance. And lastly, we looked at temperature. That is the measurement of how hot or cold a substance or an object is. Now, learners, I would like to leave you until next time with one question. Right. So I'm saying here, a temperature reading of -9 degrees Celsius was displayed on the screen in your father's car. Determine to the nearest 10, rounding, very important now, the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Further on, we also indicated here, your father stated that the temperature will be 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, level 4 question. Now we are saying, verify, showing all your calculations, whether his statement is correct. Now, learners, I want you to understand, remember, when we do a verify, level 4 question, we verify based on your calculations. And also included into the sum, we are saying, use the formula, degrees Celsius equals 5/9, multiply by, open bracket, degrees Fahrenheit, minus 32 degrees. Quickly gonna recap this one. I hope you will enjoy this, and I hope it will challenge you. And most important, what we've learned in this first lesson, I want you to apply it. All right? So I'm saying a temperature reading of -9 degrees Celsius was displayed on a screen in your father's car. Determine to the nearest 10 the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Then your father said, or he stated it will be 60 degrees Fahrenheit. You now have to go and verify whether it's correct by doing the necessary calculations. Learners, I want to say thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.